Hey guys, welcome back to my Chanel. I'm so happy to have y'all here, like all jokes aside. This is still Vlogmas. If my teeth show red, I just got done eating some chips, so ignore it if you see anything, because I don't. Okay, let me stop. But I missed you guys, but y'all, I was sick. Your girl was sick. Like, and you know the funny thing? I don't know. It's like the devil is trying to play with me. It's like the devil is trying to play with me. Because y'all know the funny thing? Since I started Vlogmas, I've been sick. But the type of sick that I had was like, it was bearable. So y'all, when I tell you my body started attacking me, I mean, you guys can't really tell because I cut the video a lot to where I was like struggling to breathe. But there were like several times in the beginning of Vlogmas where I had to take an asthma pump and pump myself in the middle of my story times because I could not breathe. And talking to a camera when you can't breathe is not the smartest thing to do. Then your girl got the flu. Well, I don't want to call it the flu, but I got a cold. When I tell y'all, my throat was so scratchy. Bitch, that was the final boss. Like, when I got the cold, I couldn't even fake the funk no more. Like, I couldn't even fake it. I couldn't even come on camera. I literally woke up one morning and my entire throat on this side, it was literally only this side. My entire throat was scratchy. I'm talking about, you know how your throat is so scratchy that for you to open up your mouth like is a taboo? It was on that level, and your girl was weak AF. Like, when I say weak, I mean weak. Literally, all I've been doing is drinking tea, drinking a whole bunch of vitamin stuff, taking a whole bunch of vitamins, sitting in my bed. As a matter of fact, like, my sickness is still here, but I feel way better. Literally went to the gym the day before. I went to the gym yesterday and I could barely work out. Like, my body got weak. But I went to the gym today and I was feeling good. So when I went to the gym today and I was feeling good, I was like, okay, I can get on camera. As a matter of fact, I need to wash my bed sheets because my bed sheets are full of me coughing. When I tell y'all I was coughing like a dog, like, there is no way that I was going to be able to get videos out to y'all. And I know some people are like, oh my God, can she get to the story time? No. 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 No, let's stop. But y'all, I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for the y'all, tell me what I was about to say. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Whose birthday is it? Thank you so much for the get well wishes. I really do appreciate that. And y'all, I was so devastated when I had to stop Vlogmas because last year, y'all know I stopped Vlogmas because I took a trip and people were like attacking me, like legit threatening me. But y'all were so mature this year, so thank you so much, y'all. I love you guys. Let's get straight into the story time. Ain't no way I'm not gonna restart Vlogmas without giving y'all a story time. You feel me? We're gonna start where we left off. This is the Regina series. At this rate, I don't know whether to call it the Regina series, the Big Bird series, the Coconut. I don't know what type of series this is, but this is a series. Okay, so grab your popcorn. Let's get started. If you are new to the channel, you definitely want to check these videos down below before you watch this video, or you're going to be confused. And also, like you guys were doing with the rest of the videos, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. So boom, let's get straight into it. All right, so the last part where I left off last week was talking about the fact that Miss Coconut went and got exposed. This girl got exposed, y'all. And I'm not sure. I think that boy got kicked out of school too, now that I'm thinking about it. I think the boy who exposed her, or the boy who took the video, I think, you know the funny thing? The guy who she did the sex tape with, he wasn't the one that exposed her, but they still kicked him out because they felt like, you know, it's your phone, you're responsible for it getting out, so you gotta go. Like, they kicked him out the school quick too, right? I remember I told y'all I thought that Big Bird was gonna leave me alone because Big Bird never really had a personal issue with me. The issue that Big Bird had with me was that I had beef with Coconut. I didn't even really have beef with Coconut. Coconut made beef with me from Regina. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, Coconut's gone, Big Bird's gonna leave me alone. No, y'all. This girl did not leave me alone. She still continued her antics. And then, remember I told you guys that Coconut called herself trying to be funny on Twitter with her, like, you know, tagging along with her. And y'all, I had to remind her, we didn't forget about that sex tape, honey. We didn't forget about that sex tape. You feel me? And y'all, when I told y'all all hell broke loose, all hell broke loose. When I tell y'all, everybody started attacking me. And it was crazy to me because I was looking like all of y'all attacking me, but I didn't see nobody come to this girl's defense when the video was going all around the school. Everyone was on mute. Everyone was quiet. But now that I brought it up on socials, now all of a sudden people want to call me foul. People are like, you're weird, you're foul, this and that. And I'm just looking like, I'm weird and I'm foul because of what? Because I'm defending my honor, baby. In my honest opinion, me back then, how I used to see it, ain't no rules in fighting. Ain't no rules in fighting, baby. Like, if we gonna fight, we gonna fight. You feel me? That's just how I was back then. And Big Bird basically told me that when she sees me, she's gonna beat my ass. That's basically what Big Bird told me. So you know what I told her? I told her, I said, and I'll be ready. And I also told her, I said, and I want to fight you at school. I don't want to fight you at the park. I don't want to fight you at the gas station. I don't want to fight you at church. I want to fight you in your neighborhood. I want to fight you at school. I want to fight you at school because I want you to get kicked out. I know I'm gonna get kicked out too for fighting, but y'all, at this time, like, let me remind y'all, I'm only in 11th grade. Bitch, I could just get kicked out for 3 months and come back and finish my 12th grade year, even though I got kicked out my 12th grade year. But my mindset back then was, sis, like, I'll just get kicked out for a little bit and that'll be that. And y'all, all of a sudden when I tell her that I want to fight her at school, she told my son, I'm not gonna fight you at school. That's dumb. This is that, da da da. I'm not gonna. I told her straight up, I said, like I said, if you want to catch me, you're gonna catch me at school. School. We're gonna fight at school. Because after we fight, I want you to get kicked out. I want you to not be able to cross the stage. I want you to not be able to participate in prom activities. I do remember this day specifically when everything happened on Twitter. This was on like a Friday or a Saturday, because I remember it was a couple of more days before we went to school. And I know that I didn't get suspended around that time. So I know that it probably happened on Friday, and then we had Saturday, and then we had Sunday, and then we're back at school on Monday. Y'all. When I tell you, I wasn't playing with Miss Girl. I dressed up to school on Monday, had a headscarf wrapped around my head. When I tell you I was not playing, I was not playing. And it was this specific, it's so crazy, because my mom used to get so mad at me because she used to be like, bro, like, you're using your grandma's stuff in vain, this and that. My mom had this headscarf that she got from Kenya when she used to live there. They used to be her mother's headscarf. So my mom passed it down to me. I don't know where that headscarf is. And honestly, even if I find it, it's probably very old right now, because y'all, like, this headscarf was passed from generation to generation. And y'all know what? Bitch, when my mom gave me that headscarf, bitch, I said, thank you, mama. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. Bitch, when I tell y'all that is, like, bro, that is my favorite headscarf, and I don't even know where it is, and I'm pretty sure it's old and cut up by now because it's so old. But when I tell y'all that's my favorite headscarf, let me tell y'all why. Bitch, every fight that I done been in with that headscarf did not come off. They don't make them like that no more. It's like an authentic headscarf that was made in Kenya. When I tell y'all, I used to attend all my fights with them with that headscarf. That shit do not come off. Bitches be trying to pull at it and everything. It still stays, it stay put. It has a type of silk to it that when you tie it twice, it's not going nowhere. So when I tell you I used to wear all those headscarves to my fights, I used to. And my mom, like, this is a side note. This don't have nothing to do with it. But one time, my mom saw me walking through with the headscarf, and she found out that I got into a fight. And she was screaming, talking about, take my damn mother's headscarf off. You're using her headscarf to fight. I'm looking like, nah, mama. They don't make these headscarves like this in America. We're gonna keep them. It was a point in time that my mom used to try to take that headscarf from me. I'm like, because if you take that headscarf from me, baby, I ain't gonna be able to attend my fights. So yeah, the headscarf that I wore to fight, that's the one I wore to school, y'all. Then on top of that, your girl wore a hoodie. Baby, I wore a hoodie with the drawstrings that you gotta zip it up, the ones that you gotta tie in the middle and cinch that bitch in. Yeah, we're getting active today. What are you talking about? I wore that hoodie. Then I wore some yoga pants because I want to be comfortable while I go, hiya, just in case I kick a bitch. Because Let me stop. But just in case I kick a girl, you feel? Because y'all, when I used to fight, I just used to fight. I'm not one of them girls that just throw punches. No, when I fight, I use my whole body. That's why they say don't fight no big bitches. Because when you fight a big bitch, she gonna use her body. And then on top of that, I hate when people be like, she too big for all that. Am I supposed to be small for all that? If I'm fighting, I'm gonna use my advantage. I don't care. Like, I don't care, bro. If y'all were fat, y'all would use y'all advantage too. Then on top of that, like, let me remind y'all, for the people in the back, I forgot the story time. Big Bird was a big girl. She wasn't fat, but she was a tall girl and she was very muscular. So y'all, I wasn't playing with this girl. Like, and then on top of that, she was very ghetto. I wasn't playing with this girl with this fighting. Like, I really put in my mind that I was gonna fuck her up and win or lose. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and act like I knew I was gonna win that fight. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I knew I was gonna win that fight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This girl was very ghetto and very big, okay? So she looked like she was made for this type of, you know, ghetto activity. But at the same time, I was gonna hit her with my best shot, you feel me? Fire away. At this point, y'all, remember I told y'all in the last story time, I don't see Big Bird in school at all because she's a senior. But when I tell y'all, baby, I was looking high and low for that girl that day. I was looking for her everywhere. I was taking routes around the school that I knew that I usually didn't take. Bitch, my friends knew that I was up to something because they looked at me and they were like, girl, you look bummy AF. Where are you going looking like that? Y'all, when I tell you I was going to the back of the hallways looking for this girl, bitch, I was going to the staircases where everybody used to fuck at looking for that girl. Bitch, I was looking for that girl everywhere. Bitch, I was going to the toilet looking for her. Bitch, I was going to the trash can looking for that girl. Like, I was not playing. It was even to the point where I was late to some classes looking for that girl because I was gonna fight her. Like, I did not care, y'all, right? I ended up adding her on Twitter and I ended up asking her, where are you? No response. No response. No nothing. No response. No nothing at all. And I felt some type of way because it's like, y'all stayed attacking me on Twitter. I'm ignoring y'all. Y'all still attacking me on Twitter. I'm ignoring y'all. But the time where I really say, okay, let's get active, everybody on mute. Because you don't want to get active the way I want to get active. Because you want to be able to fight me and still go participate in senior activities. So you don't want to fight me at school, so now you're avoiding me. I don't appreciate that. Like, I really don't appreciate that. Like, that's bad, weird type shit. I'm adding this girl, no response. Nobody saying nothing. I'm literally asking this girl throughout the whole day, where are you? No response. Nobody saying anything. So the end of the day comes and oh, this is another thing, y'all. Okay, so if you guys do not remember, I told you guys in, like, I don't know which story time, I used to walk home because my school wasn't that far from my house. But when I started seeing the way Big Bird was moving, I started getting rides from people because I didn't want her to run up on me while I was walking home and fight me while I was walking home. And she knew I was walking. She knew I used to walk home. Like, she knew. So I started getting rides from people. And like I said, I was not scared to fight her walking home. I just wanted to fight her at school so we could get kicked out. So at this point in time, I'm walking to the student parking lot and I'm talking to one of my friends. I don't even remember which friend it was. I'm talking to one of my friends about what's going on. And I'm basically telling her, like, I'm pissed because, y'all, I didn't see this girl today. I know this bitch didn't see me on Twitter adding her. Mind you, this is not the first time that this shit that happened where a bitch said that she was gonna beat me up, and when it's time for us to fight, she's non-existent, nowhere to be found. Like, this is not the first time that this has happened, right? Tell me why I see Big Bird with, like, another girl that I'm not gonna say I didn't know her, but I didn't really know her. I used to see her in the hallways, but I didn't know this girl like that. And they were like talking, and she was like talking to her, like you could just see her hand going like this. Mind you, I saw her, but she didn't see me. She hadn't seen me yet. So I told my friend, I'm like, there she go, there she goes. So I start walking up to her. Mind you, we're far, y'all. Like, we're really, really far from each other. Like, she's on the other side of the parking lot. How I spotted her, I have no idea, but I spotted her. So mind you, she's near her car. Like, she's near her car. So my friend's like, are you finna go confront her? I'm like, yes, I'm about to go confront her and whatnot. And even then, I was still upset because, bitch, we're not in school. Like, we're at the student parking lot and school is over and the teachers are nowhere to be found. Bitch, me and you can easily fight, duke it out, and that's that. Like, nobody would know. Like, no, I want to fight you at school type shit. But I didn't even care, y'all. The type of anger that I had in me around that moment, I was just like, whatever, we just gonna have to fight right here, right now, right? So I start walking up to her and I'm like, yeah. And I was like, you was talking all that shit. I know you see my tweets. I'm just talking, y'all. I'm like, I know you see my tweets. Like, I know you see my tweets on Twitter. What's up? Like, you ready to fight or what? So as I'm walking up, she ends up seeing me because, you know, I'm talking to her and I'm coming up closer to her. Y'all can't believe what this girl did. The one who was talking all that hoo-ha, rah-rah. The one who was big and bad got in her car and drove off. Got in her car and drove off. I'm literally looking at her driving off like, what's up with y'all at this school? This could never be my old school. Bitch, the girls at my old school, they used to be happy to fight more than come to school. Bitch, it didn't matter. Like, the girl, like, when I tell y'all it didn't matter, the girls at my old school used to fight. I'm talking about if you tell a girl you need to pull up your pants and she say, I don't want to pull up my pants. And you say, you need to pull up your pants or we gonna fight. She gonna say, all right, come on. And we just gonna, we gonna throw them ones type shit. But everybody at this school is all talk, no bite. What's up? Like, I'm getting tired of y'all. And mind you, this is not the first time this has happened to me. This is like the 10th time. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this. Like, are y'all about it or not? The fuck? So she drives off. So y'all, I'm mad. I'm literally like, I'm banging. Mind you, I can see her like through her car, like as she's pulling off, like I can see her looking at me. So I was like, all that shit, yeah, all that shit, and you ain't have nothing to say, huh? You ain't have nothing to say, huh? Like, yeah, all that shit, right? My friend, she backing me up. She like, yeah, bitches is scary, da-da-da. Like, bitches is scary. Bitches stay talking shit online, but ain't doing shit in person, da-da-da. Like, we just talking our shit, right? So I'm mad. Like, when I tell y'all I'm mad, I'm mad. So later on that night, I get on Twitter. Now all of a sudden, she wants to add me. I'm looking at her like, you're mad weird. So she added me, right? And she says, and I quote, she says, I told your raggedy ass. I'm not gonna say and I quote because bitch, I don't remember everything she said now. But she basically, long story short, told me, I told your raggedy ass that I did not want to fight you at school. Hold on, y'all. Oh, sorry. She basically said, I told your raggedy ass that I didn't want to fight you at school. You keep wanting to fight me at school because you want both of us to get kicked out. She said the only person that would get kicked out of school is your fat ass. But since you did not respect my wishes about wanting to fight at school, I'm gonna come to you. And she said, and baby, I'm not coming to you to fight, so get ready. Get ready for what? Bitch, that don't even sound like fighting words. Oh. I'm looking like, what? Chill. Chill. What? So when she said that, y'all, I didn't even know what to say. Like, all jokes aside, I felt like this girl was threatening me. Like, I felt like this girl was real life threatening me, right? So fast forward to about a week later. So after that day, I end up not seeing her at school at all. I'm just waiting. I'm kind of just waiting at this point. Like, I'm just waiting for what she meant by that, you know? She stopped tweeting to me. She stopped attacking me, everything, right? So fast forward to a week later. It's like a weekend. It's not a weekday. I don't remember going to school that day. It's like a weekend. And I see, mind you, I live in like a, how can I describe it? Okay, so where I live, you can park, like, there's a lot of spaces to park, right? There's a lot of my neighbors park in their driveways or in the garage. So there's a lot of spaces on the side of the street that you can park on, right? So the way my room is set up, I can see the whole parking lot, the whole street from my window. So I see this car come in, and it was, what made me go look outside the window was that it was a lot of music playing, like hood music. And I see this car come in. It's a group of kids. I can't really see who's in the car. It's like boys and like one girl, right? And they park like near my house, but not near my house. Like, okay, they park near my house, but they park in front of somebody else's house, if you get what I mean. So it wasn't specifically in front of my house, but it was like 3 houses down, right? So I see them, they're in the car, they're moving, but I can't really see what's going on because, like I said, the windows are tinted. But I don't know, something kept making me watch them. I don't know what it was, but something kept gravitating me towards them, because me, as you guys can see, I don't know, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the clip in here or not, but as you guys can see, I look out the window a lot, like, because I can see the street. If I if I hear a car come in, or if I see lights coming through my room, sometimes I might tend to look out the window. Sorry, y'all. I'm still sick, y'all. I'm still sick. Bear with me. But sometimes I might tend to look out the window, like on some like, oh shit, is that my mom? Or is that my dad? Is that my sibling? Like, you know, like just looking out the window, like just curious, right? But once I look out the window once, that's it. Like, I don't really care no more. But for that car, like, I just kept looking out the window. Like, they had already parked and everything, and I was still like putting my blinders up, looking out the window. Like, something just kept telling me to look out the window. They're fidgeting and stuff like that in the car. I could feel them moving around and stuff. The music is loud AF. Like, when I say loud, like, this car has speakers in their car, so like the music is da 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 da. Like, bitch, the music is loud AF, right? And it's daytime, like it's broad daylight. So I don't know, my spirit just kept feeling like something wasn't right, and I couldn't for the life of me, I couldn't guess what it was. So about about 15 minutes later, like 15, they're still there. Music's still loud. They're still in the car. And why do I see a police car come down the street and park right behind them? All of a sudden, when the police came, music is off. They're not fidgeting. Like, I don't see no hand movements in the car anymore. Lordy. I had to take a water break, y'all. My throat was trying to attack me. But basically, y'all, I don't even remember where I left off. Okay, so basically, officers pulled up at this time, y'all. I see them, you know, going up to the car. They're talking to the car. At this point, y'all, I'm being nosy. And I'm also happy that officers pulled up, because in my head, I'm thinking they being too loud. Like, the music was unbearable, y'all. Like, it was annoying. I'm just watching the interaction from my window. I hear officers talking to them. And then all of a sudden, like after 5 minutes, I hear officers forcing them to get out of the car and putting, not all 4 of them, because it was 4 people in the car, putting all 3 of them in handcuffs. And the only person that did not get handcuffed was the driver, but the rest of them got handcuffed. And y'all, guess who comes out the car? Big Bird. So at this point, y'all, like all jokes aside, when I seen Big Bird come out the car, I don't know what it was, but something in my spirit told me that she was looking for me. Like, somebody sent her to my house and she was looking for me. Because what is Big Bird doing in my street? Bitch, your ugly ass does not live here. Why are you on my street with a whole bunch of niggas? And y'all, they got arrested. All 3 of them got arrested, including Big Bird ugly ass. She got arrested. So now at this point, y'all, I don't know. I'm literally losing my shits. I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, I'm literally losing my shits. A couple of hours or days, a day or 2 go by, right? And people start calling me a snitch. People start saying that I called the police on somebody. I'm like, who did I call the police on? Like, I don't mind calling the police now. Bitch, I'm not white, but I will use my privilege. I don't mind calling the police. I don't mind. Ain't no rules in fighting. People think they finna call me a snitch. They think that's gonna make me sad. I don't care about that. If I gotta call the police to get one on you, I will. But don't call me a snitch if I didn't snitch. You know what I mean? Y'all, everybody legit start calling me a snitch. People start saying, you're a snitch, you're a snitch. I'm going around like, how am I a snitch? Then this one random boy told me, you called the cops on Big Bird when she pulled up to your house to fight you. Wait. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. When did Big Bird pull up to my house to fight me? Literally, when that boy said that, y'all, it confirmed everything. It confirmed all my thoughts. Because mind you, when I was thinking that, like, did Big Bird really pull up to my house to fight me? My other brain was telling me, like, nah, that's not her. Like, she don't even know where you live. She won't pull up unannounced, this and that. Come to find out, y'all, they were sitting in the car for 10 minutes trying to figure out which one my house was. I don't know who, but somebody gave her my street, but they didn't give her my actual house. And they did not know which ones my house was. I'm not specifically sure why they all three got arrested, but I heard that there were weapons in their car. Now, I don't know what they were coming here to do. All jokes aside, I have no idea what they were coming here to do. But y'all, when I tell y'all, like, I was fuming. I was fuming because at this point I'm like, you trying me for what? Like, you trying to, like, at this time, y'all, I didn't have weapons. Like, I don't know what my people did, but I know I didn't have weapons. But in my head, I'm like, you're trying me for what? Like, for what? And then you bring boys to my house, like, you're weird type shit, you know? Then you go around the schools telling everyone that I'm the one who called the police. Come to find out, y'all, the neighbors that they parked in front of called the police on them. Not me. I didn't call the police. I didn't even know. Why would I call the police? Okay? Why? At this point in time, y'all, she ended up getting arrested. I'm not sure what she got arrested for. Not sure what the rest of the boys got arrested for. But after she got arrested, y'all, she left me alone. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Even when people were calling me a snitch, she wasn't participating in it, but she was telling people that I snitched on her. And I never called the police on her. I never even knew that that was her that was in the car until she stepped out the car. So it just goes to show how evil and conniving these girls were. For what, y'all? For what? Like, y'all, let me remind y'all, this all started with Regina. And it transpired to y'all potentially trying to come to my house and harm me and probably harm my family. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all I was over this, when I tell y'all these stories, they're for entertainment purposes. But on the other hand, like, this was really the life I lived. I lived a life where people wanted to kill me. I lived a life where people wanted to take me out. I lived a life where people thought I would never amount to anything. That's why when I pop my shit today, I pop my shit. Because I'm a strong soldier, you feel me? Like, God really, like, when God made me, he knew who he was making type shit, you know? And I went through hell. Like, when I say I went through hell, y'all, I had people that tried to kill me. I had people that was always trying to fight me. Anything you name it, they was throwing it at me. And if you talk to some people that I went to high school with, they'll tell me Irene didn't get bullied. If that's not bullying, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So yeah, y'all, that's what happened throughout the rest of the school year. I ended up never seeing her again. I just was shocked, y'all. Like, to this day, sometimes I think of that moment and I think of them outside my house and I just think of, like, what were they planning to do to me? And I also think about how much of a living God I serve, all jokes aside, because this story could have went so left. Like, all jokes aside, this story could have went completely left. But my neighbors knew that something wasn't right and they called the police on them, and thank God they did, because who would have known what they were planning on trying to do to me? And yeah, y'all, like, I love you guys so much. This is the ending of the series. I ended up coming to the school the next school year. She ended up coming back to the school, but by the time she came back to the school, she never said nothing to me again. She never looked my way. She would give me little looks here and there. I would give her looks back, but she never did anything to me. Regina never said anything to me again. She never really looked my way. I ended up seeing Regina, like, at African events later on in college. She would look, me mug me, I'll me mug her ass right back. And that's it. Like, the beef was really done at that point. I mean, I'm not cool with none of them, but I don't like none of them, but ain't no beef no more. It's just, that was high school drama. But it's just crazy that one little just me going to tell Regina's brother that she was disrespectful to the substitute teacher transpired all these events. Like, I couldn't believe it, y'all. I couldn't believe it. But y'all let me know down below, who do y'all feel like was wrong? Do y'all feel like, since I done told y'all the whole story, the series is done with? Since I done told y'all everything, who do y'all feel was wrong? Do y'all think that I was wrong? Do y'all think that Regina was wrong? Do y'all think that Coconut was wrong? Who do y'all feel like was wrong? And also, y'all let me know how y'all like this series. Y'all also let me know how y'all like this series or whatnot. I love you guys so much. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, this is still considered vlogmas. This is still vlogmas, but I guess since I done broke the chain of posting every day, we ain't gonna be posting every day, but I am going to be posting way more than I usually post in a month. So definitely be expecting way more videos from me. I love you guys so much. Always stay true to yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.